Discipline over motivation every single time. Why motivation is deceptive and discipline is the real key to success. How many times have you woken up in the morning full of enthusiasm? How many times have you watched a motivational video that made you feel you could change the world, and how many times has that feeling faded within hours or days? Motivation is like fire and hay. It blazes strongly but dies out quickly. Discipline is like fire and coal. It takes time to ignite but keeps you warm for hours. The harsh truth: motivation will not come to save you. Motivational clips won't tell you that. Successful people don't wait for the desire to work. It doesn't matter if you feel enthusiastic or not. It doesn't matter if the sun is shining or the sky is raining. It doesn't matter if you are having a great day or the hardest day of your life. Routine and commitment do not depend on mood. Let me tell you a secret: people who have achieved extraordinary things did not rely on motivation. They relied on habits, a rigid schedule, and unwavering commitment. Stephen King writes 2,000 words every day. Even on his birthday, Michael Phelps trained every morning at 5 a.m. even when he was sick. Elon Musk works 80 to 100 hours a week, not because he is always motivated, but because he made work part of his identity. The motivation paradox: unending ups and downs. Motivation is like drugs. Each time you need a larger dose to get the same effect. At first, an inspiring picture is enough. Then you need a video. Then a series of videos. Then a book. You think you are building momentum, but you are actually increasing your dependency on external sources. And what's worse, motivation disappears at the toughest times, when you are exhausted, when you fail, when you see no results. Moments like these, you need the push the most, but motivation is at its worst exactly then. Discipline, your secret weapon. Discipline is the ability to do what must be done whether you want to or not. It is the muscle you train every day. At first, it is heavy and tiring. Over time, it becomes stronger and stronger until it turns into second nature. How do you build discipline? 1. Start small. Don't say, "I will wake up at 5 a.m. If you are used to waking at 8, start at 7:45. Commit to it for 2 weeks. Discipline is built through small, repeated victories, not big leaps that end with failure. To your schedule is your constitution. Write down what you will do and when. Treat your schedule as a sacred agreement with yourself. If you say you will exercise at 6 p.m., then exercise at 6 p.m. Nitrogen monoxide negotiation with yourself. 3. Remove last-minute decisions. Last-minute decisions are the enemies of discipline. Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Place a book on your pillow. Prepare your tools the night before. When you reduce friction, this is the biggest lie people believe. Waiting until you feel ready means waiting forever. Emotions are fickle and unreliable. Great actions are done by people who did not feel, but started despite everything. Action comes before motivation, not after. When you start working any work, motivation comes as a natural result. Action creates energy, not the other way around. Discipline sets you free. You may think discipline is a prison. The truth is that it is freedom. When you have a disciplined routine, you don't worry about when to work on your goal or am I motivated enough today. You just get up and do it. Simply, this clarity frees your mental energy for what really matters. A person without discipline lives in chaos. Every day a surprise, every morning a battle with themselves. A disciplined person has a roadmap and moves forward without draining inner dialogue. Where do you start today? If you want real change, stop waiting for the feeling of readiness. Choose one thing you want to commit to. Make it small. Write it set a reminder and do it for 30 days. Even on days you feel lazy, even when you don't feel it, especially when you don't feel it. After 30 days, add a second commitment, then a third. This is how discipline is built. This is how character is built. This is how an extraordinary life is built. Conclusion: motivation is like low quality gasoline. It starts the engine, but does not take you far. Discipline is the engine itself, a reliable tool that works even when the road is rough and the weather is bad. You will not reach your great goals with the right feeling. You will reach them with the right routine, with small commitments that repeat daily, with discipline that shows up when motivation does not. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Choose wisely. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Aristotle